Before the first Europeans arrived in the Americas, native people were living there. Christopher Columbus called the people he found Indians because he thought he had landed in the Indies near China. Artifacts such as arrowheads, pottery, and tools have been found in all areas of Virginia. These remains tell us a lot about the first Americans. The Indians were hunters, gatherers, and growers. They hunted deer, caught fish and crabs, and grew corn, squash, and beans. The many native tribes in Virginia belong to three major language groups. Algonquian was spoken primarily in the Tidewater region. The Powhatans were a member of this group. Siouan was spoken in the Piedmont region. Iroquoian was spoken in southwestern Virginia and in southern Virginia, near what is today North Carolina. The Cherokee were a part of this group. When the English first arrived, the natives were hostile, but the hostility gave way to a period of friendship. Captain John Smith established trading relationships with the Powhatans, who helped the English in several ways. Food from the Powhatans helped the Jamestown settlers survive the early years. And from the Powhatans, the English learned of new crops, including corn and tobacco. Some natives, such as Pocahontas, daughter of Chief Powhatan, believed that the English and her people could live in harmony. Other Powhatans saw the colonists as invaders that would take over their lands. For several years, the interactions between the Powhatans and the English were positive. The husband of Pocahontas, John Rolfe, explains trading with the Indians.
Well, perhaps you wish to profit yourself in trade with the natives, as Captain John Smith did in the early days, when their problem was survival, not enough food. Captain John Smith initiated trading with the native people, and it was all sorts of things. I should speak of what the Powhatans did have and do. My wife, Pocahontas's people, they have a plenty of food. They have skins and venison and corn and such as that, oysters, which they had. And they do trade with us, things that they do not have. They wish to have from us, things of metal, such as that. That is a treasure right there for a native person. Their tools are stone tools made of rocks or bits of wood they have, and shells and the bones of animals, but not metal. They have no iron, no copper, nothing such as that. You would find such as this a treasure for the natives, simple things such as that. But you can have great wealth in skins if you would trade with them. And I will say there are those among them, the Powhatans, who have some fears and concerns that their trade with us may not be to their profit in the long run. We shall see.
Over time, the first Americans were displaced from their lands by the growing number of Europeans arriving in America.